warning to people watching, hopefully it's just my friends. This video is probably going to be really long. I'm making this while I am currently still doing the video, and it's already 5 minutes, and I'm not close to being finished, so please just, like, wait. I promise it'll be good. I'll give an explanation and show you who everyone is, after I tell you who's married to who. Okay, bye.
Kindle, obsessed with shadow hunters, can read at light speed, and is the mom friend. Mackenzie plays tennis and the only one with an actual boyfriend besides Katie. Megan loves Sailor Moon, Steven Universe, and Melanie Martinez. Katie, the only one with a boyfriend besides Mackenzie, and is obsessed with My 600 Pounds Life and Dr. Now. Nikki, obsessed with Furbies and BTS, and has an insane impulse to buy anything she sees on the internet. Somehow her mom doesn't care. Valeria, really good cook, has 2 geckos, and has an obsession with powdered donuts. Bethany has 2 birds, the weeb of the friend group, and according to Katie, the cool aunt that offers you weed candy.
First up, we have Joji. Mackenzie has requested for me to refer to him as her babysitter and not her husband, but we'll see how things go. Joji stars as Steve Harrington in the show Stranger Things, which Mackenzie is absolutely obsessed with, so I'm not surprised that she has chosen him to be her babysitter and potential future husband. First up for Megan is Haruhi Fujioka. Haruhi is basically the main character of Ouran High School Host Club. I'm really not surprised that Megan chose Haruhi as one of her wives. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm really not surprised. Next up for Megan is a buff Roblox noob. This one just confuses me so much. I don't know how this man came to be one of Megan's husbands, but things just happen. I get it. That's all I have to say. This one confuses me. Next up for Megan is Lapis Lazuli. I hope this is the right person, because I know there's so many different people in Steven Universe and versions of people, I think. But I know nothing about this character. But I do like her hair and her dress. They're very nice. And I'm not surprised that this is one of Megan's wives, because Megan really likes Steven Universe. Next up for Megan is Pink Pearl from Steven Universe. Again, I hope this is the right version, because this one has a correct eye, other ones didn't, and one was gray, but it was the same person, just gray. So I hope this is the right person. Her hair looks like cinnamon rolls, but other than that, she looks cool. Again, I know nothing about this character, because she's from Steven Universe, but again, also not surprised that Megan chose her, because she's from Steven Universe. Next up for Megan is Usagi Tsukino, also known as Sailor Moon. This might have been one of the first few animes that really got me into anime and manga. I've read the whole series, and I haven't watched it, but I have all the books, and I have 2 posters. But she is the main character of Sailor Moon, and she's really awesome and really cool, and I know Megan really likes Sailor Moon too. So yeah, I'm not surprised she chose her. Next up for Megan is Noah Schnapp, aka Will Byers from Stranger Things. He's basically the main character of Stranger Things. I kind of think he's really cute, but like I wouldn't really take him. But it's a good choice. I understand the choice. Last one for Megan is Stanley Barber, who is in I Am Not Okay With This, but he also stars in It 1 and 2. I know nothing about Stanley Barber or I Am Not Okay With This, but it's a good choice. Little interruption, iMovie does not have any more music that I want, so from here on out I'm going to be using actual songs instead of just music from iMovie, so yeah. Also, I doubt that this video will be seen by anyone other than my friends, but in case someone does and I get like copyrighted or something, none of these songs are mine. Oh my gosh, none of these songs are mine, I swear. So up first for Katie is Dr. Now from My 600-Pound Life. He's the main doctor. Hi Hazel, oh my goodness, you want to chime in? Tell us about Dr. Now? Anyways, yeah, she has an obsession with this man and also the TV shows, so yeah. Next up for Katie is Pierre Nauzerdan, aka Dr. Now's brother. I know nothing about this man other than that Katie wants to affiliate herself with everything related to Dr. Now, so she's claimed his brother. I don't know if she knows anything about him. I don't know anything about him, but she has him. Next up for Katie is Dr. Now's assistant. I couldn't find any photos of him, so I just decided to put another photo of Dr. Now. So I know nothing about the assistant, so yeah, that's all I have to tell you. Next up for Katie is our teacher. I'm not gonna say anything else other than that he's our teacher, but I know that he was in the Boy Scouts, so I just put a random man from the Boy Scouts on. I'm not giving any more information, but yeah, she's married to him now. Next up is Dr. Phil. I could have chosen any other photo than this one, but I thought it was really funny, so I chose this one. Dr. Phil's kind of an absolute unit, so I can understand the choice. Next up for Katie is Steve Harvey, another absolute unit. I guess Katie's choice in men isn't too bad after all. Man, I love this guy. He's an absolute unit. I totally understand the choice. Next up for Katie is Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto. 5th grade we used to have like the biggest crush on him, and since he's a total edgelord, I decided this photo would be the best photo to use of him because it has like the curse mark when he's all like drunk with power and rage, I guess. Yeah, he's pretty cool, absolute unit. Next for Katie is Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. I forgot his last name, but she shares him with me. He's really powerful. He's really cool. That's all I have to say. He's totally an absolute unit. I like him a lot. Totally a respectful choice. Next for Katie is Shu Tsukiyama. She also shares him with me. And God, how I love this man so much. Oh my goodness, the heart that I have, the love I have for this man is just, oh my goodness. I love him so much. I could go on and on. Absolute unit. Next for Katie is Yukio Okamura from Blue Exorcist. I don't particularly care for him, but he's pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, Katie really likes him. She also really likes Blue Exorcist a lot, and so do I, so yeah. There's so much to do for Nikki. I'm actually so scared to work on this. There's so much. Up first for Nikki is the Onceler, but the young version, and specifically, the green suit version. She shares him with me. Also, I found so many cosplays of him. I'm going absolutely feral looking at them. They're so funny. I literally can't, you guys. I can't. Oh my god, there are so many of them. Oh my god. Next for Nikki is literally all of BTS. We started out kind of like dividing them between all of us, and then slowly all of us just like backed out, and now Nikki has all of them, but we actually share Suga. Not sure which one that is. I'm pretty sure he's on the far right, but I could be totally wrong. Next for Nikki is Tamaki from Ouran High School Host Club. Her and I share him. I like him a lot. I don't know how much she likes him, but she likes him enough that we had to share him. But he is a great character. I love him a lot. Next for Nikki and myself included is Kyoya Otori. Actually, I forgot a lot about him because he's not really a big character in the show. He doesn't talk much. He's pretty quiet. But I'm pretty sure he's also the one that scared Haruhi by like pinning her on the bed. I may be wrong, but I think he's that one. Next for Nikki and myself is Soma, aka my Roblox husband. I'm not gonna go into detail what happened with him and I, but very, very close to my heart. He's cool. I can't find his exact decal, but like the first one basically sums up his attitude. He gets really mad. But yeah, that's what he looks like. Next for Nikki, we have Sebastian Morgenstern. I know nothing about this man, other than I think he's the person who drank, like, angel blood or something, and he was a vampire or something. It's probably totally wrong. Actually, no, I'm actually 100% sure that's wrong. But, yeah, he's also part of the Shadowhunters series, so... Next for Nikki is Julian Blackthorn. Again, as he's part of the Shadowhunter series, I know nothing about him, but yeah. Next for Nikki is Simon Lovelace. I think he's brothers to George Lovelace, who we are doing next. But yeah, they kind of look the same. Not to be mean, but they kind of look the same. And up next for Nikki is George Lovelace, and like I said previously, he looks the same as Simon, I think it was. So yeah, I swear. I don't know if it's just me, but they look the same. Next for Nikki is James Carstairs. I don't know if I said his last name right, but you know, it's car, it's a stair, it's Carstairs. I know nothing about him other than that he looks really pretty. But yeah, he's also part of the Shadowhunters series, so yeah, I know nothing about him. Next for Nikki is JD from Heathers. I really have mixed feelings about this man. Like, he looks nice, but like I don't know what to think about his character. Like he's bad, but like I really don't know what to think about him. Next for Nikki is Dally from The Outsiders. He looks really ugly from some angles, but from other angles he looks pretty nice, so I'll give you that, Nikki. Decent choice. Also, I picked this photo because I knew you probably wouldn't like it and you'd probably cringe at it, so that's exactly why I chose it. Valeria has the same husbands as Katie, like the ones they share are all the same, and the only person that Valeria has other than what Katie and her share is that, like, she's married to Katie, so yeah, I'm not gonna include any photos. First for Bethany, aka me, is Orochimaru from Naruto. God, how I love this man so much. Everyone says he looks like a corpse. Kind of agree, but that doesn't stop me from loving him. I love him a lot. His voice is very nice, and I'll stop before I go on and on. Next for me is Kaido, who is a Vocaloid who basically makes music, and although I don't really like his voice when he's singing, it kind of sounds like Kermit the Frog, I think his voice, other than that, is really cute. But yeah, I just really like him a lot. Next up for me is Mephistopheles from Blue Exorcist, and if anyone were to ever try to even think of stealing him from me, the wrath that would be ensued upon them would be so bad that they'd flee the country and like become a new person. It would be so bad. I love this man. Next for me, and also shared with Nikki, is Suga from BTS, and oh my goodness, you guys, I've never seen someone so wholesome looking as him. Like, he's so cute. Oh my goodness. Like, I just, like, wanna hug him. Oh my goodness. Next up for me, also shared with Nikki, is the Onceler, specifically this green suit version of the Onceler, and that's all I have to say. Next up for me is Keanu Reeves. Oh my goodness, I love him a lot. So the first photo is him from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I forgot what year that came out. The second photo is him around the Matrix era, which is in 1999, and the third photo of him is in the John Wick 3, so the most recent one, so I think either 2019 or 2020. But yeah, I really like Keanu a lot. He's nice. Also, I saw a thing, like a little article heading that said that Keanu Reeves was a lonely man, which makes me really sad because he looks like a lonely man, but like he shouldn't be. He's like an absolute unit. Next for me is Soma. Again, I share him with Nikki, but she is kind of more lenient with me because he's literally my Roblox husband. But basically, y'all can have the tea on him now. Basically, I'm pretty sure y'all know this, but all of y'all watching. But basically, he got a boner when I hugged him as Mephisto. Next for me, also shared with Nikki, is Tamaki. I like him a lot. He's really cute. But like, I don't know. I just think he's funny. And he's kind of foolish, but he's just funny. Next up for me, also shared with Nikki, is Kyoyo Otori. He's a funny lad. He's like a big brother, if I remember correctly, he's like a big brother to Honey Senpai. Um, yeah, he's a funny lad. Next up for me, is Luke Skywalker. I just think his hair is really nice, and his face is nice too, and he's just very nice to everyone, and I think he's a good person. Next up for me is Anakin Skywalker, and oh man, do I love this man. I love his hair a lot, so much. Not the rat tail. But other than that, his hair is really cute, but he's also a major edgelord, as you can see, until, like, Obi-Wan Kenobi, his master, cuts off his legs and his arms, so he falls into lava and starts burning, and so then he turns into Darth Vader. It's a whole thing. Next up for me is Kylo Ren. Ever since the first movie came out, I think of Force Awakens, where you see him, I've liked him a lot ever since him. I was like, oh my goodness. Kylo Ren's cool. I think he's a really good character, and I also really like his hair. So yeah. Next for me is Timothy Chalamet. I'm not as big of a fan of him, um, as all the others, but I still think he's nice. The photos I put of him, are from the Netflix movie called The King, which Robert Pattinson was in, and he was looking pretty nice in it, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I just think Timothy, he looks like a nice person, I guess. I don't know. He looks intimidating, but I bet he'd be cool. Next up for me is Kakashi from Naruto. I had to fight with Katie to get him, but I've been obsessed with him since 5th grade when I started watching Naruto, and I have a little figurine of him. Um, so yeah, I've been pretty obsessed with him. He's a really cool character, so. Again, I share Kaneki with Katie, and I just think he's like a really cool character. I really like the way he's like progressed and changed throughout the story, and so yeah, that's mainly why I like chose him. Again, I share Shu Sukiyama with Katie. He is an absolute unit of a character. Like, Katie and I both love him, like, so much. Like, he's so cool. He's a bit weird. He's a cannibal, but it's fine. We're gonna ignore that fact. But, yeah, Katie and I agree that he's an absolute unit.